Hello, this is Mr. Faullin, and I just wanted to take a moment to explain the way I intended for you guys to work through this course by showing you a screencast. The first thing you'll do is click on the chapter that you want to work on. So how this should have started off is it should look something like this, where you have this course home, all these links here, which you're more than welcome to explore. But you click on the chapter that you want to start working on. So for this first week, you'll be starting on chapter 1. So you click chapter 1. And you'll get this screen here. And I'm using this screen to verify whether you're also signed into My Math Lab or not. So you're signed into the EduKan course, but to actually get signed into My Math Lab, you have to click on something that's My Math Lab. And so if you don't see a calendar here, that means you're not signed into My Math Lab yet. So if you'll just click on this link right here, it'll take you to the calendar page, which will also log you into My Math Lab automatically. You don't have to type in a username or password or anything. It's just part of the being logged into the course is your verification for that. So now I have the calendar here. And so once the calendar comes up, and this should come up in a new tab or a new window, you can close that window if you want. So if you're done looking at it, you can come back to this. And it's not going to show here, but now that we've clicked on the calendar, we're signed into My Math Lab. And things will look a little bit different here for you. What you should just see are, after the first bit of material, are lessons, lesson 1.1, lesson 1.2. So click on the lesson that you want to start. So for example, we might start in lesson 1.1. And what you'll see here across the top are tabs. And I just wanted to explain what these tabs are. The first tab is the ebook for this particular section. If you click on ebook, it'll open up a window where you can view the textbook, and you can flip through the pages here, and it's just embedded right there for you for your convenience. The tabs that are colored either orange or green are content that I've created. So if you want to look at examples that I think would be relevant to this material that I've created myself, click on these. So you can, for instance, read the book, look at the examples in the book, click to look at the examples that I wanted you to see. So for example, this is number 28 from the textbook. I wanted to do that as an example. And you can click through and look at the steps. I also have video that goes along with this, but I didn't like the way I had it set up with the video. So I'm currently going to look into ways of fixing that and making it better. So the video is, a little more integrated with this material. And so once I figure out a way to do that, I'll try to make the video available. But it might not happen for a while. But I have two examples for this particular lesson that I created myself. So please take your time to look through those. It might answer some of the questions you have. And then once you go through that material, you look at the book, look at these examples. Then on the last two tabs, I'll have the homework assignment embedded and the quiz for this section embedded as well. So if you click on homework tab, the ebook, the homework, and the quiz is all part of My Math Lab. And it's important that you're signed in order for that to work. So it's very important that you click on that link to open up the calendar. Otherwise, you won't see what you see here now. And so you can just jump right into doing the homework right here, right in this lesson. You can pick whatever question you want to jump into. So I might click question number 4. And it might take some time to load up. But like I said, you don't have to go to any other windows, any other websites. It's all contained right here on the same page, so you don't have to be clicking around to different things. So I could work on this problem in here and work on My Math Lab that way. And then the quiz, when you're done with doing the homework and you feel comfortable, like you understand the material, go ahead and take the quiz, which is also right next to the homework. So again, you don't have to go somewhere separate to do that. You have 2 attempts for each quiz, and I do have the quizzes timed. And I think the quizzes are fairly generously timed. So I think in this one you have 20 minutes, which is, you probably only need about 5 minutes. So I think most of these quizzes should give you plenty of time to do them. You just click on I am ready to start, and it'll jump you right into the quiz. I set up the quiz to be like how it's going to be when you take the test. So you won't have any resources over here, just like when you take a test, you won't have any resources. But you get a second attempt, and it lets you kind of know how ready you are for the test. So that's basically how the lessons are set up and how I intend for you to move through the material throughout the course. I don't have examples for every lesson yet, so The framework is set up there, and hopefully I'll have time to create those examples and also maybe add some video to these examples as well to make them as useful as possible for you. If you have any suggestions for me to make this a better experience, to make it easier to learn from, I want to try to help you guys learn this material in the best way possible. So if there's any material I can provide that would help you with that, please let me know. Also be aware that within the homework, you can view examples in here as well. So you have the textbook and its examples. You might have a couple examples from me, and then within the homework, there's examples here as well. So hopefully there's plenty of examples there. And if you find something's lacking, if you feel like there's something that you need a better explanation for that you can't really get easily from any of this stuff, that's the kind of stuff I want to know about, and I will try to create content to that end. So that would definitely help me if you give me some feedback on what would be helpful to you. So I'm just kind of guessing here, okay, if I make examples, but maybe these kind of examples aren't helpful because you got plenty of them that's provided by the textbook company. So let me know, keep me informed on that. And if you have any questions about how that works, please do not hesitate to ask me. I look forward to working with you through this class to help you succeed, to achieve the grade that you want to achieve. Just keep in contact with me. Let me know what's going on, how you're doing with the material, and thank you.